Hey everyone, and welcome to the new and improved Above It, Love It. Hit it. Okay, so I just wanted to introduce everybody. We have the lesbian Ariana, bisexual Michelle, and transgender Davian. Oh, well, as well as me, the gay Chad. Okay, so this week, I guess I want to talk about human nature, and mostly conformity. You know, there's physical conformity, like, you know, wearing the same style of hats and, you know, wearing it the same way as other people in like clothings and things like that you can easily see when people conform, or like what kind of music they listen to if you look at their iPods and things like that. There's always the physical stuff that you can always see that we're influenced by friends or by society, and you know, just by over listening to music or overseeing some sort of clothes and trying it on and thinking you like it. A lot of times it doesn't really work out, but sometimes it actually looks good on you and you apply it to yourself. Well, there's also a mental side to conformity, and more specifically a mental side that we're going to talk about for relationships and liking people. Society has it nowadays where pornography and sex and everything, just quick get in, get out relationships are the most fun, and you should go through them, and you know, they're just the best options. That's what, you know, goes through a lot of people's heads, you know? And it also goes through the heads of teenagers and all the way up to like 60-year-olds and things like that. You know, it's really interesting because it didn't used to be that way. You know, you used to look for the relationship that you wanted, or, you know, your family looked for the perfect person for you and you were forced into the relationship. But it was always an honest relationship, honest quote unquote, because you weren't allowed to have divorces in some of the cultures. But I feel like I think, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but the divorce rate is on the rise, and it has been, I think, since the 50s or 60s. And a lot of it just has to do with this quick get in, get out scenario. A lot of it has to do with, you know, affairs and, you know, just wanting, you know, what I guess we could quote Tiger Woods, you know, you want what Tiger Woods had, you know, just the quick relationships, you know, on the sidelines, because you get bored. And we've learned that if you get bored, you make yourself have fun, which is not always true. You shouldn't be allowed to do that. You shouldn't be allowed to have an affair, or, you know, go to a strip club when you're married, or have kids, or things like that. But somehow it's acceptable in today's world, and causes a lot of divorces, and causes the newer society to believe that the quick get in, get outs are the best way to go. For example, this week, one of the people I really want to go out with, who I've been trying hard for the past week and a half to see if I can get in a relationship with him, because I have no idea whether he's straight or gay, because it seems really iffy either way. But it does seem like if he is, he might very well like me. No idea. We'll have to find out. But the thing is, I have no clue. And so yesterday, one of the people I used to like a lot back in 8th and 9th grade came up to me, well, didn't really come up to me, but was staring at me for 2.5 minutes straight. He might look away for a couple seconds, but then he just looks right back, looking for an answer or something through me. So he started a conversation that night on Facebook, which I wasn't expecting either, and basically told me in an indirect way that he found out that I'm gay. So it was either through friends, or he just kind of realized it, because he is. He might very well be. I'm not exactly 100% sure of him, but pretty darn sure with him. And it seems like he wants a relationship. So in society, I am more likely to accept him than the guy I want a lot and want a meaningful relationship with. That's life, you know? Because I'm learning in society that quick get in and get outs are what society likes, and it's acceptable. So I'm more willing to get in the relationship I used to want and less meaningful to me than I am in the more meaningful and harder, much harder to get relationship due to, society and what it thinks. That's just life, So is it right? Is it wrong, I've started, after I talk to someone, I really do think it's wrong. I really do need to focus on this other guy that I like a lot more and I know will be a more meaningful relationship if I get in it with him. So I guess the question is for you guys, have you ever had those experiences, where you've been influenced by society to do a certain thing, or maybe even this thing where, you want a relationship, you want a meaningful one, but you're not willing to take the time to get the results you want, and you're more willing to get in a quick one, which is still fairly good, but not as good as the meaningful one, It's just, human nature is hilarious and funny and interesting, and just want to know you guys' input on human nature on the mental side. And I guess that's about it. I hope you enjoy the video, and hope you enjoy the new channel. Bye!